Hey guys, so today's video is a very exciting one for me. I'm gonna be showing you guys this makeup look right here. This is my makeup look when I wanna feel hot, okay? What can I say? Christina Glossy Lip, revolutionary. But today is revolutionary because I was approached a few weeks ago by none other than Savage X Fenty. And they asked me if I wanted to work with them and let me think about that. Yeah. So I screamed, and when the package came, I tried everything on initially just to make sure that it all fit, it all looks good, and that I like the styles and everything. And oh my God. So I'm gonna try everything on for you guys today, show you everything that I got, and we're just gonna get into it. And then afterwards, we're gonna do this makeup look right here. So if you guys have not yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm not telling you what to do. I would never guilt trip you like that. But if you don't subscribe, it hurts me in every single way, shape, and form. So it makes me sad, but you don't have to. Definitely don't let me. I would never guilt trip you. So. And let's try on some lingerie. I told you we're branching out with content, okay? And you didn't listen, but here we are. All right, let's get into the try on. So this is the first one that I'm trying on for you guys. It just hugs perfectly. It's a size 38D. I feel like it fits so nice. I absolutely love the fit. And this one is really pushes you up. This one, love. This is quite possibly my favorite of all of them. The way this fits me is like cry-worthy. I've never had a bra fit me like this before. Because I'm pretty busty and curvy, it is a lot of times really hard to find something that fits so nicely right here. Like I said before, I usually get a huge gap. This is so flattering and so comfortable, and I absolutely love the way that it fits. I love the color. I never venture away from just black, but this time I tried. Oh, I love it, and I love the way it separates, and everything just looks so nice. This one, oh my God, I love this little detail right here. It's so well fitting. Again, like everything else that I've shown, no gapping. It just is hugging me completely perfectly. It's so beautiful. What a nice high quality feel to it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I got a couple of other pieces as well that are a little too showy for me to feel comfortable showing on YouTube. Even though I was wearing pasties, all right, I get a little nervous. And this is one of the final pieces that I'm gonna show you guys. I love it so much. Look how cute this is. You see how this just sits perfectly on me? Zero, and I mean zero bagginess. It's so comfortable. All of these that I've gotten today from Savage X Fenty have been so nice. They make me feel confident, they make me feel beautiful, and I think that's what matters. I'm so happy with the quality. They make me feel really beautiful, and that's what's important to me, and so well fitting, and that is so rare for me to find because with my body shape, I struggle. The pieces that I got also have matching bottoms, but I'm not getting fully naked on YouTube, all right? Not today. So Savage X Fenty has an extra VIP program, and basically what that is, it's gonna have you take a style quiz, and then on there it's gonna make recommendations for you, and then you save 25% on every style. Free shipping on orders over $49. There's no commitment to buy, no minimum amount that you need to spend each month, and you can cancel at any time. You also have a 30-day fit guarantee, so if you want to return the item within 30 days, it's absolutely free to you to do so. One really cool thing about Savage X Fenty is that it is super inclusive, and I'm sure none of us are surprised with that. It ranges from size extra small all the way up to 3X, and then for bra sizes, it goes anywhere from 32A all the way to 42H. An enormous range in there for whatever size you are. I love that because at times I struggle to find my perfect size. I'm a curvy, busty lady, okay? I can't help it. Make sure that you guys click on the link in the description of this video if you guys are interested in checking out Savage X Fenty. Don't forget, you guys can get 2 bras or bralettes for $29 and an additional item at 50% off when you sign up for your first month of your extra VIP. Thank you so much to Savage X Fenty for wanting to work with me. What an honor. It's always so exciting when such an amazing brand wants to partner with you. And now let's get into this makeup look. I'll show you guys how to do it. Revolutionary? No. Hot? Yeah. Okay. So I already moisturized my skin with the Magic Cream from Charlotte Tilbury that I've been using for the last few days and love. So I'm going to use the Pure Cosmetics 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation, and this is in the shade MN5. I love this foundation. If you guys want to watch a review on it, I will link it up there. I mean, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it yet, it's so good. Look at the coverage. Need I say more? I've mentioned this a few times, but if you're a newer subscriber, you may not know this. I like to go a couple of shades, like maybe a shade or two darker than I should for my foundation because I have very dry skin. And if I go my actual like this color on my face, it can look very crispy. Raw Beauty Crispy at your service. It can just look very textured and ultra dry and flaky, and I don't want my skin to look like that. So I really like to run it all the way down my neck, blend it all in, get it a little bit deeper than my skin tone, and that doesn't accentuate all of the dryness. And then I just kind of like buff it into my chest. Some people, this is too much. They don't want to go down this far. For me, it just like removes that line so it doesn't look like an obvious foundation line. Some people wonder like, why do people foundation their lips? I'm not purposefully trying to put foundation on my lips, but I want the foundation to blend into my lips and not just sit around the edge. So I like to go over the top of it. And then you know that it just like seamlessly transitions into that area of your face, you know? This is the IT Cosmetics Love is the foundation brush. So many people ask about this. So what I will tell you is that this is a limited edition brush. I get a question about this in literally every video that I use it. It's my favorite foundation brush. If you have the opportunity to get it later this year, I would. From what I understand, every single one of these brushes purchased, they donate one to the American Cancer Society for Look Good, Feel Better, which says that it's for women who are undergoing cancer treatments to build their self-esteem and confidence via beauty tutorials. So that's what these brushes are. So many people ask, and I just wanted to let you guys know because I get questions almost every time I use it. It's not available right now, but it will be again, and it might look different the next time it comes out, but it's the same brush from what I understand. And I think it comes out in the month of like October, November, so keep an eye out. So now I'm going to use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer just a bit underneath my eyes to really brighten them up down there because I want to look like this is no light makeup look today, okay? Not today. I'm going to use a bit of powder and I'm going to set certain areas of my face. Like I wear my bronzer and stuff like that over here, and it helps it just blend easier. I know I talked about this in the last few videos, but it's really been helping my makeup look so much more neat and clean. Sometimes it can just look a little bit patchy if you go over completely tacky base, and this foundation stays a bit tacky on me. And I'm using a loose powder for this, not a pressed powder. Any loose powder should work just fine. And man, I can't put this down. I cannot put it down. This is the Fenty Beauty Shady Biz bronzer. It's so good. I can't get enough. It just works. It just does. And this is the Eco Tools Precision Highlight Brush. You know, when I glom onto something, I glom hard. And I have glommed onto these brushes. I just feel like I love the shape of them. I love how comfortable they feel in my hands. You know, one thing that I've noticed about brushes and me, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but when a brush has a paintbrush style handle like this, how it's wider at the top and it narrows at the bottom, sign me up. I almost always prefer that. They're just really comfortable to hold. They're nice and thin. They're really light. Love them. My complexion is one thing I work on a ton. When I want to look like snatchy, that's what you gotta do. You gotta just spend a little extra time. That's what I've discovered. If it's something that I want to look really ultra good for, it's not a day that I rush. You want to take your time, like really work on each area, get everything chiseled and the way that you want it. Really look at it up close in your mirror. I know it sounds weird, but like when I'm going to an event, some people are like, oh, how do you do event makeup? For me with event makeup, it's all about taking 4.5 hours. I talked about this in a video last week, and I talked about that I've seen a couple of professional makeup artists do this step where they like bake this part of the nose with a really light powder. And I don't know, they look so good when they do it. I feel like it just blurs this area out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it does anything? You let me know. I've been doing it. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't look bad, but I wonder if it's even necessary. I'm no professional. I've been doing makeup for a lot of years now. Things change, you know. People change techniques. Things that I was doing years ago, I look back on and cringe. I'm sure I'll do the same in regards to this. I'm sure I'll be like, Chrissy, what are you doing? That literally does nothing. Okay, a makeup artist told me to. Okay, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this one and like chisel out my jawline a little bit more, because this is the area that I work the most on. Okay, I take my areas that I'm a little bit insecure about, try to hide them as best I can. And the areas I'm the most insecure about are my round face, this. So we contour that. a little bit. Doesn't really work, but it makes me feel better. I saw a trick one time from a makeup artist, and I may just be doing it wrong probably. But you see like how I have like, it kind of almost comes out here. I have like a little round chin right here, and then it like rounds out right here. They said bring it up onto the face to give the illusion that there's a shadow right there, and like reshape the face a little bit. I mean, obviously we can't work magic here, but we can, you know, do a little chisel. No, maybe it does nothing, but maybe it does something. And I'm okay with the possibility that that is the case. I'm gonna be using the Buxom Wanderlust blush. And I like to pat my blushes on. I don't like to really rub them on. I like to sort of just gently tap into them, like just a little bit, so that you get a little bit on the brush and build them by tapping. I like tap blending sometimes so much better. When I do body paints, that's how I blend. I just feel like it ends up looking a lot more even. Seems like it wouldn't. You feel like you would have like splotches, but just don't feel like that's the case. I've done a body paint in so long. Oh my god, I miss doing them. I used to do body paints like every single day. It was like my thing. Look how pretty that is. It's such a soft flush of blush. Kathleen Lights told me about this when I was with her, and she was like, do you love them? And I was like, I don't know. You know what? I really do. They're quite nice. I'm sorry, Kathleen. I'm sorry I said that. I take it back. So at this stage, a lot of times I really like to spray my face. Today I'm gonna be using the Cover FX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I love the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. If you guys haven't used it, it is so gorgeous, but some people absolutely hate it because it has like the most micro flecks of glitter in it. Don't let that deter you. It is so stunning. At least try it on your hand in Sephora. Spray it onto your hand. It's so beautiful. The Dewy Finish is really good too. It doesn't really have the glitter in it. It just looks really nice and fresh in my opinion. It has the most fine mister of any spray I've ever used. Like actually the most fine. Like it's so gentle. It just feels like a whisper from a baby right on your face. Just right here. Just like a baby whispering right into your face. I don't know if you guys can see. It's just so pretty. All right, so I'm gonna do my brows real quick off camera, and that is gonna be with the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Rich Brown, as always, and I will be right back, and we're gonna move on to the eyes. Brows are on. Are they even? They rarely ever are. So now I'm gonna do the eyes. Let us zoom, shall we? Hi, we are close to each other. Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Because it makes me feel uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Geek in the Nude palette, and I'm gonna use this shade down here, which is Dark Roast, and I'm going to take it on this little brush. Now, what I'm gonna be doing is a smoked out winged liner. I love these because they're not super harsh. I'm not using a harsh, like, liquid liner. I'm gonna be doing everything with this brush. Now, I love to do this because it's so easy. So basically, a brush like this is a Morphe E43. You can use the Sigma E15 or any sort of little flat guy like this. And you're gonna wanna pick up that shade on your brush, and we're gonna kind of map out the shape that we want. So I like to start at the lower lash line and kind of go up in the shape, like following the natural lower lash line. See how if you take this and like follow that shape down and follow it straight up, it's almost like we're just extending that lower lash. So that's kind of the shape that we've got. And then what I'm gonna do is take that same brush, and I like to hold it at the angle and just sort of tap it in. Now what's cool about this brush is because it's flat, you can use the brush to your advantage. I'll show you what I mean. I don't have to know how to draw a straight line because it is straight. You see what I mean? So you can just kind of run it along, and then you'll get a perfectly straight line, and it'll create the look that you're trying to do with very, very little effort. A lot of times I really like to tap my eye looks on because, again, I just feel like the blending can be a little bit better that way. This really can just upturn the shape of the eyes and make you look really feline and, I don't know, kind of hot. Right? Right? This eye is so watery right now. Help me, Lord. Baby Jesus, why? So again, start and kind of follow the shape of the lower lash line up with stamping motions. And then you're kind of guaranteeing that your eyes are the same style of wing liner. Sometimes it can be hard to match the eyes and match the angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, at the end of the day, who cares? See how this eye is watery? Stop it. but because we followed the shape of the lower lash line up and used this to stamp, it gives you the easiest wing liner. I feel like this is one of the best beginner ways to do wing liner and have it actually be the shape that you want it to be. And then as you get a little bit better, then you can start venturing out into liquid liner. But this gets you kind of that perfect shape, and you know that they're both gonna match. I feel like those are pretty even, you know? Not bad. So then I'm gonna take a little brush this is the Morphe M46, and I'm gonna dip into these two shades from that same Makeup Geek palette. I'm gonna dip into this one and kind of mix them together. One's kind of cool, one's a little warmer. And I'm just going to buff along the edges of that. You can use a smaller little pencil brush if you want. I'm just doing like a light buffing motion to sort of smoke that out so it doesn't look even this harsh. I just want it to look really soft. See the difference? And just keep blending that in until it's the desired opacity or blended outness. I am a very good teacher, all right? I'm gonna take a little bit of that and run it on the inner. Is this like a tutorial on YouTube in the beauty community? Unheard of. If this eye could stop, that'd be really good. It'd be awesome. Okay, absolutely stop. You see that? Stop it. Why are you like this? Is it perfect? No. Do I care? Also no. It looks cute, especially with lashes. Now I am going to throw on a liner. I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty liner, and this is in the shade Brownstone. I've been using this a lot lately. In fact, I used a little bit of it on my brows today. Multi-purpose. I really like to line my lower and upper waterline when I want to look sultry AF. When I say it closes off the eye, I don't mean that in a bad way. I know a lot of people really like to open up the eyes. They like to use a nude pencil in the waterline. For me, I don't know. I just feel like it gives you that, like, I don't know. You can tell. You can also take that liner and run it up along the very edge of your eye to deepen up where you're going to put your lashes and just sort of stamp it on. Again, we want it to not be harsh, but it gives like that gradient appearance because it's like you're pushing it into your lashes. And then when you set your lashes on, you won't be able to see the lash line that easily. Still obvious, but not as obvious. All right, I'm gonna go throw on the Koko lashes, Risque lashes. You guys know those are my favorite. And then I will be right back and we will finish off the face. All right, so here is what the eyes look like with lashes. I love them. I love them. What can I say? I love them. This is one of my favorite eyes to do when I want to feel like a hot ass bitch. And my day is today. So now that my eyes are done, that's all I'm going to do to them. I'm not going to go any further. I am going to spray my face one more time. But I'm going to cover up my eyes this time. I'm just going to spray like the lower half of my face. I'm going to use the same setting spray. This is the Cover FX Dewy. I'm doing this just to make sure that there's no powderiness, because now it's highlight time. And the highlight that I always use is the Risque highlighter. I know this is no longer available, but I have to use it because it's so good. I personally like to put my highlighter right here. Not everyone does, but I'm not everyone. I think it looks cute. I like a little highlighter on the tip, just the tip. For my lips, I always go nude. You guys know this about me. I've really been loving the Bite Flat White Lip Gloss lately. I feel like I've overused it to absolute filth. So I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick. This color, it's so beautiful. So comfortable too. I'm gonna use a little bit of lip liner, and this is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Another Round. And I'm just going to line the outer portion of my lips in certain areas just to make them look a little bit more juicy. So I just do a little bit of liner on the outside, and then I am going to use my Mochalicious on the center, as you do, as I do. As I only do every day. All right, and then I'm just gonna throw a little bit of gloss on top because, well, this is me we're talking about. I'm gonna use the Patrick Ta She's an Influencer gloss over the top. She is an influencer. I said it before, he said it now. That means it's fact. And this is how I personally feel hot. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine. I like it. I love this makeup. I feel like the eyes look so sultry and like not overdone, just like the perfect amount of like smokiness. I don't know, I just really love it. I love glossy lips. I like my skin to look like kind of chiseled but not overly done. That's kind of what I like. Everyone's a little different. This is my thing. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked the Savage X Fenty try on haul. Can't believe they wanted to work with me. Me. Make sure that you guys click on the link in the description of this video if you guys are interested in checking out Savage X Fenty. Don't forget, you guys can get 2 bras or bralettes for $29 and an additional item at 50% off when you sign up for your first month of your extra VIP. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like this makeup look, and I hope it was helpful in any way. Sometimes I do videos and they are just for fun, and I realized that I haven't like given tips in a while, and this video felt like a real tutorial. Who is that? I don't know her. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you at my next one. Bye! Am I orange? Am I? Is that just the foundation color? No, I'm orange. I'm orange. It's so hard for me to tell. I'm covered in cat hair. Carry on. Move along. Wow, I feel weird like when I'm talking right now. I just got like a wave of weirdness. What's happening? Am I high? Zach? So again, I got a hair. It's not a Christy video if I'm not pulling out a hair.